My number got leaked again, guys. So now I don't know how I'm gonna get my call for draft. Welcome to another episode of Too Legendary. I'm Shedeur Sanders. I'm here with
Darius Sanders, what up?
Today we're gonna catch up on my pre-draft process and what I've been doing to keep myself prepared through all this. And always play a little game at the end. Let's get into it. All right, it's time for Air It Out.
So, two, with less than a week to draft day, bro, how you feeling?
Less than a week to draft day. I woke up today. I got me a nice massage. Got a little scalp massage. I was feeling good. Can't complain.
What does this week fully look like for you? What does it entail?
This week for me, we're about to drive home. Be in that space for a couple of days, and it'll be time to get drafted.
If you could fast forward your life to the draft right now, would you? Or are you enjoying this whole process?
I would fast forward to the day before the draft.
Day before, why?
Let's just get to it.
Why day before, though? No, I'm not drafted.
Because they're not going to draft my day before, then tomorrow everything gets crazy. Instead of 4 days from now, everything gets crazy.
Jersey retirement, I was there. It was legendary. How'd you feel
Yeah.
about your jersey getting retired? Yours and Travis's.
I know it's extremely cool. I'm appreciative of it. It definitely lets me know that we're on track. We're doing the right thing. We're doing what we're supposed to do, and what we represent and how we represent the University of Colorado, and just being truly thankful about all that.
How did your last few meetings with teams go? Were you recently in Vegas? That's what I heard.
Yeah, the last few meetings been really good. I'll say, from my point of view, with the teams, everybody seemed like they understood me. They could have, they couldn't. I don't know, but I think they did. So it was I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the final thing I had to do, which is throw again for the Giants. And
Have you talked to Tom Brady at all during this process? Was he at any of your visits? Was he at the visit last week?
I haven't talked to him at all during the visits or anything. He's busy. He's doing what he has to do overall. If I go to Vegas, then of course we'll talk, of course, more often. But yeah.
You said before it was your goal to be drafted before your dad. He went number 5. Has it changed overall, or is that still a goal of yours?
50-50. Because it could be what's best for you, it could be what's not best for you. So it was more of a goal at first, I would say, because you're just looking at that, but you're not looking at like life after that, So, I mean, the best situation for me is what's going to happen on draft day. And I'm sure of that because I talked to God. So I'm sure it'll be that. So if it's before him or if it's after him, it truly doesn't matter.
Does he have any teams that he wants you to end up on? Has he told you anything?
Dad think he know what team I'm going to every week. So I just he think he know what team I'm going to every week. So I just let him just
Speculate.
talk. Yeah, just speculate with me.
Do you think he's right, Shedeur?
Dad said every team that needed a quarterback, basically. So yes, he's right. To a certain extent, he's right.
I know personally you're great at blocking out the noise, but have you been trying to stay off the internet a little bit more lately, leading up to the draft?
Nah, because all the high pressure things is done. The throwing aspect of it is done. Like all the major important blocks that I had to accomplish is already accomplished them. So now I'm just chilling.
So you chilling? It's a week before the draft. Can we get any more insight on your draft day fit, bro? We trying to see what you're gonna put on.
I don't know which one I'm gonna put on.
Which one? What?
I gotta see myself. Yeah, I gotta see myself. So I don't know which one I'm gonna put on.
What's the ice gonna be looking like, bro? You got any new? You know what I'm saying?
Icy hockey, icy.
You got any new? You know, what you got for us?
Yeah,
bro?
the ice gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a legendary day for sure. Hopefully legendary.
What would you rate your dad's draft day fit? And do you
I
think
rated 10. He was before his time.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, his draft day fit was a 10 out of 10 for sure.
You gonna take inspiration from him?
A little bit. I'll take a little inspiration from him.
You popped out to OT7 in Dallas last week. For those that missed it, can you tell us the story of how that came about?
So I was at the Pittsburgh airport. And it was just me by myself. Zach was on the way to the airport because I just came from facility. Then the kids see me and they said, "What's up?" I was like, "What's up?" Then they was just like, they had like a camera and all that. I'm like, "Nah, keep recording. Go vlog. Do what you gotta do."
Yeah.
So then we was just chilling because I respect, what they had doing. And then I was like, where y'all going?" He was like, "Dallas. We got to play OT7." I'm like, "Oh, I've been wanting to go to the OT7 thing." So then they told me the game time. I met the coach and everything. They told me the game time. And then I was like, "I bet I'll pull up Saturday." Then I pulled up.
What was your favorite thing about the whole experience, the OT7 experience?
I was just seeing how excited those kids were, whenever they see me. Well, I'm not gonna say kids, I'm young man, so it's just seeing how excited they were whenever they see me and them understanding, I'm a man of my word and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap to you. When it comes to anything I say I'm gonna do it.
I feel like you've shown us time and time again that it's so important to like give back to the kids and make yourself accessible. Why is that so important to you?
I'll say because it'll be something that I would want somebody in my position and situation to do for me. If I was, younger. That's kind of why I do it like that.
What's one thing that you're going to continue doing no matter what city you end up in?
Giving back. I'll say giving back and making the city like a better place than it is before I get there. So that's my main goal is to Dad kind of showed what he was able to do and impact those cities when he was playing and coaching. So it's kind of like using the recipe from that, using the knowledge kind of like how he did that and still being able to do that in my own way also.
What has this last week looked like for you, Shedeur? What have you been up to?
This past week, I've been really just resting mentally overall because of the different type of stress and different type of everything that was on. And it requires a lot of energy. So then now that I achieved everything I wanted to in this process, now I just going to drive home to relax my mind and then get back to work as soon as I get home. Relaxing my mind, it just, all it is for me is just being around people I care about and I value, honestly. It was something that I wanted to talk about. Two things. All right. This is going to get interesting. Two things. How do you feel whenever you're watching a movie or something, right? With your loved one or your family, and like the rated R stuff goes on the TV.
You just got to act like you don't see it. It depends. Is it your parents or who
Isn't
is it?
that so like isn't that so weird? Like that is like an uncomfortable type of
Yeah.
thing. That's so much of an uncomfortable scene. Like when people be kissing in the movie and all that type of stuff, like and you with your like parents or loved ones or friends, like that's kind of weird.
You just be getting on your phone when that happens?
No, I don't get on my phone. It's just like I just feel like nobody ever talks about that. I don't know what I was watching. No, I think it was like a friend. They was like watching a show with they people. I don't know. I just feel like it's just so awkward and nobody ever speaks about that. Like I've been waiting to see a tweet about that stuff, and you know how many likes and retweets it'll get because so many people could relate.
That's like the tweet people quote and be like, we're all living the same life because we all get like, should I look away or what should I do?
Yeah, it's just awkward. And imagine you just like sitting there watching that, and you just have a movie night with the parents, and it's like, I don't know, bro. That stuff is just a little. It just gets real awkward.
That's funny.
If it was one of those scenes, and I was watching with my dad, then he would like he's funny because like he just say whatever. So like it wouldn't be weird because it wouldn't be weird like that because like we just troll each other all day. So now if I was watching with my mom, it's like, all right, this is kind of uncomfortable. Like I don't know, that stuff is just, like, what do you think, Darius?
I don't know, bro. That's when it's just like if you look away and you start getting on your phone, then they know that it's like, okay. I guess you gotta accidentally like fast forward. Like accidentally fast forward. Like, ah, dang,
Nah,
I
because
accidentally skipped it.
if you interrupted, then they know like you're uncomfortable.
Exactly. So you just try to, I don't know, you try to act like it's just normal. You just stare at the screen, don't smile, don't do
Everybody
anything.
just stares. That's what
Everybody just
everybody
stares
did.
at the
Just stare at the
screen.
screen and just don't look left or right. And we're just
Yeah.
gonna act like this weird stuff. This stuff isn't happening. I don't. I don't know.
The first person to speak after that part, though, you know they were thinking about it. They say something like,
But that been on my mind, bro. I had to get that off my mind.
what's the second thing?
It was a second thing. Where's Zach at?
Did you say something about your number got leaked?
That's one too. So I'm gonna send y'all the screenshot. Y'all got posted. My number got leaked again, guys.
It
So
wasn't me this
now
time.
I don't know how I'm gonna get my call for draft, and I silenced all my unknown callers, so I don't know how I'll be able to get the draft day call.
Just accept all the calls, bro. Take your phone off D&D.
I gotta get a new phone because it's just getting ridiculous, bro. Like it's getting borderline sick,
You got to stop giving your number out, bro.
bro. On God, I didn't get
It
my
can't be
number
getting
out.
leaked, bro. This is your fifth phone this year, dude. Don't leak it again. What area codes is that?
All over, bro. My number been leaked at least like twice this year. Like and that's just like between like today and yesterday. Like you know how sick that is though.
That's sick.
And I'll be like, bro, respectfully, bro, can you stop calling me, bro? They'll sing perfect timing.
Oh, they're trolling. They're trolling. That's funny.
They'll sing perfect timing, and it's like, come on, bro. Yeah, nah, it's come out of a place of like and love, but it's just like it's inconveniencing me because now, like, a lot of them scouts and stuff call me from a random number, and I don't answer because my number got leaked before. So then my dad would call me, and be like, such and such called you. I said, oh, well, I got all these random area codes that done called me. If this the case, then let's just see what teams called me. Cowboys, the Rams, the Titans, Miami, Giants. Them the area codes. so so thing is, it could really be a scout or something too.
You just need to answer the phone.
I gotta find out how to send a mass text. So I'm gonna try to get in contact with Roger Goodell and kind of like ask, what should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna get this all figured out. Don't worry about it. But that's the only thing that's going on right now. That's a little havoc. I'm creating my own segment today. It's called Storytime.
Story time with
I
two.
feel like one of them girls on TikTok, but but it's Storytime pre pro day. So mind you, right? We've been traveling. We've been staying everywhere. Like we've been chilling. We've been working out. Life been good. We finally get home. We get settled. 2 nights before pro day, I get bad dreams. So that's how I know, like, the devil was trying to work on me. So then, the first night, I have horrible dreams, bad dreams. I wake up hard for me to go back to sleep, and I'm like, I'm like, why all of a sudden I'm having a bad dream 2 days before pro day? Like, why? Out of all days, why now? You feel me? So that's like kind of how I understand, and even with dad and anytime greatness and all that stuff is about to happen and all that stuff, then you see the devil try to like play his games, and try to distract your mind, get you off, throw you different curveballs in life and all this different type of stuff. So night before pro day, same thing, get another bad dream. But I was prepared because I just went through it the night before. Then I'm just thinking like, why? It just don't make sense. Like, how am I continuously getting bad dreams back to back, and life been the same every day? and one of the most important days of my life. Isn't that wild, bro?
It is. I don't know. I have like lucid dreams though. I be controlling what goes on in my dreams.
I had no control, bro.
Yeah, like you want to tell us what happened? You remember?
Yeah, all right. So I think the one before, like I think the one before pro day was I was dropping back and it just felt like the ground was like marble, and I got on cleats, so like I'm slipping, fall. You know what I mean? Like doing my drop back, slipping and all that. Then like we just take a break, kind of like how we took a break and we walked down to the other end for like red zone or anything. It was like similar to that. We took a break, we walked down, then it was just like two people walked towards me like super, super, super fast. And like I couldn't like say nothing, I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything, you feel me? And they just attacked me. So like, when next day I get on the field, I grip that turf a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I, I make sure I got a good grip on it because the night before my dreams was just so it felt so real. It felt so real. I prayed. I prayed through those times and I understood what was happening because that would always happen to dad. Um Soon as something big's about to happen, and boom, that's when he had the blood clots and stuff, and that's when he got his toes taken and all that type of stuff. Like as soon as something big about to happen, then some off
Hmm.
happens. That's just how it been. Like that's just how the trajectory of everything been. Um, in most instances, when you're about to do something to change the world almost and change perspectives, have an influence on the world, and that's why I know my purpose is bigger than just me, and it's bigger than just my thoughts. It's just I'm just in position to be able to, and the family's in position to be able to change some things. All right, back on track. It's time for 4 downs. It's 4 random questions. We're gonna answer them.
All right, two. If you were in charge of the sport of football, what's one rule you would add, change, or take away?
I like the game how it is. I would say on Madden, I'll let you challenge more plays,
So you could
and
just
and you'll be able to audio tell the ref, look for this hole right here, and then you could do that. So it would only be on the game.
speaking of video games, if you could live in a video game, what game would you choose?
Grand Theft Auto.
What would you be doing in GTA?
I got a boat. I got some whips. So and
Hey, somebody make
uh,
an AI
and I got a
character with some
plane.
gun. Oh my goodness, you living.
I just try to buy everything I want in real life. Yeah, but no theft. I live in Grand
Yeah,
Theft Auto, but no theft
no
and
test.
no bad things.
Just
Only
autos.
positive, good things.
Would you rather play a football game on a field of marshmallows or a field of rice?
Rice, because I know the D linemen are heavy, so I know they'll slip faster. I'm more of a sure runner. Like I'm more careful.
Do you have a preference to train on grass or turf?
No,
You don't care?
no, I truly don't care. All right, it's fan time. You submitted some questions, and I'm going to answer them.
Whose film did you watch as a kid, and what QBs do you look up to?
As a kid, I watched a lot of Justin Fields. I love Justin Fields. His whole journey, kind of, when he was in high school, he was on the overtime and everything. And whenever he went to Georgia, then from Georgia to Ohio State, so I followed him a lot, as a kid. So he was somebody I looked up to.
How do you deal with your mental health and football at the same time?
I know how to separate when it's time for seriousness. Then I know how to cut down all the distractions in life. But when it's just like free time, just chilling and just do what makes me happy or do what's chill for me.
Do you have any new songs that you've been working on?
Vices,
Vices?
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Vices.
You can hear some new music from me very soon. Just wait.
What's the best thing that's happened to you in your career so far, Shedeur?
A lot of adversity. The best thing happened to me is understanding that I cannot make everybody happy. That's the best thing that that's the most important thing. I feel like and to understand what matters in life truly. What matters in life truly is like those around you and not paying attention to critics, not listening to somebody else. Like, how's somebody gonna tell you what you can be or prophesy over your life? Like they God. They can't play God. You get what I'm saying? So you
Hmm.
can't tell me what my ceiling is and what my floor is. Like that's not realistic. Now them same people, I wish we could flip it. I want to know what your ceiling in life is and what your floor is. Then I'll be wrong.
Yeah, of course. Then you
I'll
you
be
gonna be
wrong,
wrong.
but nah. But that's the thing. Just go through all that stuff and just don't respond. And it is what it is. But I just don't like when people try to play God in life. Like I don't like that. That's disrespectful.
What does football mean to you, Shedeur?
Football means everything. It's what I find happiness in. It's complicated, but it's simple, and it teaches you a lot of real life lessons. Uh, Life lessons come from football. Trust comes from football. Character, everything comes from football. Because there's so many different components of the game that you need to succeed.
What's your main goal in this stage of life?
My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Perfect. Clip farm. Oh my goodness, this dude's a pro. Who's one person that you're grateful for besides me?
Myself. All right, it's game time. I gotta blind rank these foods 1 through 5 without knowing what it is. Darius, pick the foods.
Burgers,
5.
oranges,
2.
shrimp.
4.
Is he trolling? See, you gotta be careful with him. Ribs,
Huh?
ribs,
3.
steak.
1. Duh. How I know that was gonna come?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how you know when it's gonna come, bro.
I'm telling you, I can anticipate good. Tell the scouts that. All right, it's 2 time. Each week we talk about what's motivating us. What's motivating me right now is to be legendary. I would say it's a lot of talk going around. It's a lot of negativity.
It's a lot of positives for you too.
And it's a lot of positive stuff too. What's crazy is it be so much negativity, but in person I see nothing but positive things.
Of course.
I wonder why. What's motivating me this week is the fact that it's about to be an amazing week. The dreams of every football player when they first put on pads is about to happen for me this week. That is truly amazing. It's crazy. There's a lot of great relationships I met, even going to draft house, even going on these visits. And to kind of understand what players are playing for. Um, I feel like it's real exciting, and I'm excited for me and everybody else, and my brothers, my teammates, everybody. So that's what motivated me this week is the fact to see hopefully everybody's dreams and their hopes come true. I got my 100K YouTube plaque. Yeah. Nah, I'm thankful for my plaque. It just came in. Hey, who knows? It may match what team I'm going to. Thanks for watching another episode of Too Legendary, dropping every week on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at Too Legendary. Too Legendary is powered by Overtime. See you next time and stay too legendary.